Hello guys, welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel. Today is my video on how to increase interest in studies, because in our surrounding and our neighbors also you see students are not interested on studies. They have some problems, they have some hampers in their life. There are many problems, they are social networking sites, they are use more than the enough time. They are too much time of spend on the social networking sites, YouTubes and the game Free Fire, PUBG, lots of things are there to demotivate there, and they are not interested on studies. They are go outside from their frame. So today is my video on to solve that all the problem. If you are a student, please watch the carefully at the end of the video, and if you are a parents and guidance to show your children's and you also watch them, then you can understand how you came platform back on your child's. So I have little of mistakes in my speakings, but I will be cooperate. Please cooperate with me, and I will complete video and increase and improve in my future videos. So it is a motivational channel, and I uploaded at least 1 to 2 days one video, and this video is very helpful to all of you. So now I will start my video, that how to increase I told you two secrets of this, how to solve this problem, and I will start this. First is that why you cannot find the motivation to study. Motivation is a very important part of our life. You see in our surrounding, and you see motivation is more requirement of students. Because have you ever asked yourself, am I a lazy person? Chances are you are not answered, and your answer is not sure. How about the days when you don't feel like going to an outgoing you promised to go, or when your mom asked to do the chores and you don't feel like moving at all? Now picture this again. What if you were given a free delicious dinner if you were to go for the outing? Now you are feeling energetic and ready to complete those tasks, are not you? Similarly, would you have started studying if there were to be an attractive reward for doing it? Because when I give you an example, if somebody told you, if parents give some work on his child and he told that I will give you some money, then child very energetic to complete that work. And similarly, we don't have forced the studies also. So first let's understand what is laziness. Laziness, it is avoiding doing an activity despite having the capability to complete the task. One of the reasons is the lack of interest in the activity. So it is not something you are born with, and you can do nothing about it. The key is to find a task that can spark your interest through your strong desire in acquiring something, like example money, fame, valuable object. Okay, so I am not lazy. I just need to find the desire in doing something that I should be doing right. Not so fast, because if you think that today I'm starting the reading and I will read that complete book, it is not possible. So don't worry about that, but not so fast. But slowly you will start the day, and every day you increase your hours. Turns out it's not as easy as we think. And I will tell you the science behind the motivation. Science is also proved that. Don't worry, I will make this as simple to understand as possible, because you are thinking that what is the science behind this. So don't worry, I will make this as simple to understand as possible. Motivation is the feeling of desire to want something or to avoid something. It's the goal you are striving towards, and also an internal aspect, as the wants orientated from yourself. Simply put, you need to ask yourself these questions. Why do you even need to study? What am I hoping to achieve if I study well for my exam? How can studying help me to achieve what I desire? There are currently many theories surrounding the topic of motivation. Yet there is only one theory that I will be covering today, and I believe it is enough to help you find your drive. You have many times you listen that the motivation. I will told you the motivation is two types: intrinsic and extrinsic, outing and entering, in your body behind in your externals. So intrinsic motivation is to do a task for the motive of enjoyment and satisfaction rather than any external value. Try to recall if this has happened to you. Have you ever forced yourself to study because your parents may punish? If you did not, because if you think that your parents punish you and you are start to study, you are not concentrated, you are just spend the time with books, but you cannot be read anything because your mind is not there. So first, whenever you start with interestedly. If you read only 2 hours is enough, but read concentrately. So your parents likely thought that you are motivated to study, so they will leave you alone. But have you realized that you stopped studying when your parents are no longer watching you? Perhaps you even took a sneaky break and check out your social media updates. That is the most of students' problems, the social media updates. Every minute, every 2 minutes, they are checked that what is the updates going on, what has happened on the social media. That is we are the sick of the mobiles. So when you are going to the study table, please quiet all the distracting types like laptop and phone. Is if you are not be required. If you are required, then use only those things which are requirement for your studies. What you experienced was the effort of extending motivation. When your parents are momentarily gone, your external motivation is gone and you no longer feel the need to study so hard. On the other hand, a child who wants to achieve his ambition will be motivated to study as he or she understands this is part of the process of achieving success. And I will told you that find your intrinsic motivation. How you find your intrinsic motivation? There are many methods to find intrinsic motivation. Let's take a look at some of them. Time machine watch. These methods can be applied not just on studying but your long-term goals too. Before reading on, I want you to put down everything and close your eyes. Imagine you are now at the moment in your life where you have finally achieved your goal. Everyone around is cheering for you. You are happy and proud of yourself. Now, here is a fun twist. Now imagine you have a time machine. Watch that. You can rewind time whenever you like. But it is not be possible. You cannot rewind your time because time is gone. It's never come back. It never come back. At this successful point, visualize yourself going back in time to the point where you just graduated from school with flying colors. At the moment, you knew that you needed to do well in school so that you have a better chance of achieving your goal. It could be finding a well-paying job that you truly enjoy yourself having. Do you feel the urge and drive to start studying already? Here, what happens? Do you know when you are thinking about your favorite meal or unboxing your new present, your brain creates dopamine, known as the feel-good neurotransmitter. This chemical works when you visualize your success too, and it will also help you move towards it. When you are imagining yourself in a successful position, your brain is registering is at a happy emotion and starts to release dopamine. The more you think about it, the long lasting the effect is. So, whenever you are losing interest to study, close your eyes and use your time machine watch. Fear of failure. The most problem of students is this fear of failure. When you see the students, they are much failures. They are thinking, yeah, if you are starting this new work, I will be failed. Their chances to fail. So, studies have shown that people are usually more sensitive to losses than they are to gains when making decisions. Enter loss aversion, assuming that you are being a gamble with a 50% chance of winning and losing of thousands percent chance. If you place a bet with choice, would you pick? Guess what? Guess what in your choice? I'm not be suggesting you. It's your own choice. So guess what the majority would choose to avoid entering this gamble. It's my opinion. Why? I told you why. In this gamble, tough. The chance is equal in winning or losing. The psychological impact for losses are much powerful as compared to gains. That's the reason, because we are always with fear of losses. Now think about this. What happens if you were to stop studying and go for the exam? You definitely know will we fail your exam, but there is much more emotional impact you will face, such as lack of self-confidence, disappointments from your family, yourself, your parents, your colleagues. Now, why would you want to risk and face this awful feeling? The next time you will feel unmotivated to study, think about the loss that you may risk facing. Act on it to improve your chances of success. And one more, impact on negative peers. If you think about your peers are negative always, you also come there, because our mind is like a magnet. When you think about the positive, always the positive things come in your mind, and when you started negative, the negative things came in your mind. So in your pursuit of success, you will come across people who try to make you feel under serving and unworthy. These negative peers can be your friends, your teachers, or even your family. There is nothing to worry. Your neighborhood, you have friends and teachers also the same, and someone in your family, you cannot be complete this work, and you cannot be achieve this thing. They are more demotivated. Sometimes they may not even know the harm they are causing you. This can be even more dangerous as they will keep doing it. To rebuild your confidence and self-belief, is it usually best to cut them off. If not, start talking to them about this issue and make it clear that you cannot accept negative remarks. Also, don't be shy to foster a healthier relationship with new friends. They will provide encouragement and help you to develop the self-discipline to build motivation. Some useful tricks for concentrate on studies: find a suitable environment, create a study ritual, block distracting websites plus apps on your phone, tablet and computer, divide up plus space on study sessions, use the Pomodoro Technique, find the best tools, focus on skills not grades, schedule downtime. And I will also suggest you that the friends who they told you that you cannot be complete and you cannot achieve this goal, they are think they themselves, because they cannot be achieve that, so they are the reason they don't want, they think you also cannot be achieve that, they are the reason they are demotivated you. So be confident and first set your goal, set your aim. What do you want in your life? Without aim, it's a worth of light. Without aim, you cannot be like you are going somewhere but you don't know where you want to go. And our in this time, in everywhere, and I cannot be say that in a country, but in most of the countries, the students don't know what they want to become in their future. So that's the main thing. If they are aimless, so please first make sure what's your aim. And I give you two motivation things. If you starting something new, you ask yourself two questions always: why and how. If you complete those questions, you may be a right path. Why do you want to do this thing, and how do you this, how do you complete this thing. So guys, it's the end of my video. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for notification of my upcoming videos. And I know it's lengthy, but it's more useful if you watch that complete. सारे भाइयों ने राम राम भाइयों ने सारे ने, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करो मेरे चैनल को और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करो ऐसे ही मोटिवेशन वीडियोज़ के लिए। थैंक यू।